No siema, nowy odcinek Greedfalla na kanale, zostaw lajka, subskrypcję, no i komentarz. Dzisiaj zrobimy dwie misje poboczne, które będą się nazywać Szarlatan i Polowanie na heretyków. Ile odcinek będzie trwał, nie wiem. Wiem, że na pewno następny odcinek będzie już z misji fabularnej, gdzie już będziemy się wybierać na zapomniałem nazwy. Nowe Serenę, o właśnie. Także zapraszam do oglądania. Porozmawiajmy tutaj z chłopem, musimy poszukać go. No nie, no tutaj. Może oni tutaj coś... Z nim nawet nie mogę porozmawiać. To nie będzie ten heretyk. No właśnie.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the MILEGO. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the MILEGO isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the MILEGO, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the MILEGO best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is.
Polished. I even feel like buying some.
Okej. Czyli tak to wygląda. Zobaczmy, porozmawiajmy.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Jakiś narkotyk może.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his card.
Strony są pokryte drobnym, prawie nieczytelnym odręcznym pismem, wynikami eksperymentów, obserwacjami pacjentów i niezrozumiałymi symbolami. Złożoność niektórych przepisów nie pozostawia jednak wątpliwości. Autor był prawdziwym alchemikiem i z pewnością posiadał ogromną wiedzę. Dobra, co to tutaj mamy? Antidotum szarlatana, okej. tu. Luis, dziwny alchemik sojuszu, który wynajął pokój na piętrze, poprosił nas, żebyśmy nie sprzątali w nim podczas jego pobytu. Ten stary głupiec nie chce, abyśmy przypadkowo zniszczyli jego fiolki czy coś takiego, więc zostaw go z jego brudem, nasz klient, nasz pan. Okej. Czyli mamy to... Czyli co, no teraz wracamy do tego chłopa.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to
Dobra, gdzie on uciekł? Halo.
leave the city without his belongings.
Ktoś mi powie, gdzie jest ten szarlatan? A, no dobra, no ja troszeczkę źle poszedłem, ale tutaj jak odwiniemy sobie w prawo. Nie wiem, co się dzieje, ale dzień dobry. Aha, bo on miał Co te monety tutaj zawinąłem? On miał pokój na piętrze. Tu? Tu. Dzień dobry.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Profesora? No ten eliksir.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocence. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you gonna do with me, sir?
No i teraz pytanie, czy pomożemy mu opuścić miasto, czy go aresztujemy? Jak dla mnie chłop w szczytnym celu próbuje otruwać ludzi, więc jakby z jednej strony ok, z drugiej strony no nie bardzo, więc znając życie, jeżeli go puszczę, on gdzieś tam kiedyś może mi pomóc, ale też będzie na innych ludziach używał tego eliksiru, więc pomóżmy mu.
But you must promise never to return.
Może mi się to zwróci gdzieś tam
Very well then. I need to
w
first get
przyszłości.
you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Czy to coś... skrzyneczka jak zwykle. No oczywiście otwieranie zamków, och. To co jest? Nic nie ma. Dobra. Halo. To jakaś kuchnia.
The servant's door. The lock's double bolted.
O,
I
użyj
don't
klucza.
have the key.
A, nie mam klucza. O kurde. Ale tutaj już mam. Może tutaj będzie klucz do tamtego miejsca. Zobaczymy zaraz. A, i sam, dobra. Metalowe kołki.
The key to the
Drewnianych
tap.
mebli? Okej.
Let's go and
Dobra.
find the alchemist. We need to get him out of here as fast as we can.
O Jezus. Nie w tą stronę. Otwierać. Dobra, idziemy po tego alchemika całego. Patrz.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
Yes. I need to get you out of here. I have unlocked the service entrance. You will be able to sneak out of there discreetly.
Without being skinned alive by the mob?
You need to remain prudent. I will escort you to your cart.
I follow you.
Let's sneak out the back.
I hope we don't run into any unhappy patients.
Boję się, że ten rozcieczony tłum, jakbym zapróbował z nimi rozmawiać, to skończyłoby się to tylko i wyłącznie jednym, a wolałbym nie. Jestem tu jakimś tam księciem, jakby nie było, także starajmy się być mini. Nie mogę otworzyć, okej.
Angry customers. And we have no choice but to go this way?
Gdzie ja mam iść? Dobra, proszę. No właśnie.
Protect me. I've never learned to
Oj, nie to. To. Kurde. Bierz łup. No, bierzemy wszystko oczywiście. Jej.
But why are we going this way? You want me dead? Is that it? Holly, you've seen I've never heard of
Here, my beauties. Come on, I'll fix you up with them. Come here.
Kurde, no wytrwały. Jak cholera ten A, nie ma, już nie żyje, dobra, mają. Oczywiście trzeba ich teraz polutować wszystkich. Złote monetki jak najbardziej. Oj, zabrane. Cyk zabrane. Cyk zabrane, dobra. Teraz to jest gdzieś tam przed nami. Będzie, że tutaj będzie jeszcze jedna grupa taka większa. A może nie? Chyba nie.
My cart, finally. I owe you my life. How can I ever thank you?
Just do us the favor of never coming back. And stop this deceitful commerce.
Have no worries about that. I'm not going to forget this lesson anytime soon.
Move along now. Get out of here while there's still time.
Would you accept this as a token of my gratitude? Farewell, my lord.
To mi dał 80 monet, no i fajnie, no. Dobra, teraz tu. Tą stronę hop. Tu, dzień dobry. Sahin.
Your
Mordo.
Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the coin guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. Why should I deliver him to you? You deliberately hid the truth about him from me.
What? Might I remind you that you're in audience with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance?
And you to a legate of the Congregation of Merchants, that you treat like an imbecile. This man is indeed an alchemist of the bridge, and he told me much about your disagreement of opinion.
And of course you sided with him.
Certainly not. I have no part to play in your quarrels, I just chased him from our city. Now, if you're still intent on placing him in irons, you need to capture him, on your own lands.
How embarrassing. I should have shown more honesty in your regard.
No kurde,
Please accept
reputacja
my
mi
excuses.
spadła z mostem.
And this modest gift for the voyage that awaits you.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye,
No i 1000
Lord de
PDK.
Sade.
4. poziom, fajnie, fajnie. Ja to zrobię po odcinku i teraz idziemy na szybciutko zrobić te drugie zadanie, które zostało mi. Polowanie na heretyków. O właśnie, znajdźmy tego przemytnika, gdzie on tam się znajduje. Totalnie po drugiej stronie, okej.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to last year's fashion?
Chciałbym się już wybrać na tą wyspę, tę nowe Serenę, bo tam na pewno będzie live odpalony z rzeczy pobocznych, ze zwiedzania, zbierania, z ekspienia postaci. Dobra, nie mogę tak przechodzić przez różne rzeczy. To Wasko!
Sir,
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
we should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler. Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
O, Wasko, nie interesuj się.
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Ptolemy's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Nords. No one else may enter.
Okej.
Be back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
A to jest tutaj, gdzie ja tutaj tych ludzi pomordowałem.
Are you the smuggler
Nieważne.
that the Nords arrested?
You massacred all these guards just to ask me that question? You must really be in a hurry to get out of the city.
Answer me, please.
I'm already locked up. What more do I risk? Yes, I am a smuggler. But I'm not the only one in this city.
I'm searching for a couple fleeing Ptolemy. They're trying to leave the city discreetly. Have they contacted you?
You certainly can't imagine I'm going to answer you without getting something in exchange. I don't really think of my clients as kin, but I'd never betray any of them for free.
A real saint you are. How about your freedom in exchange for your loyalty? Tell me where I can find them and I'll open this cage.
That works for me. Your two Telemites are hidden in a warehouse behind this very prison. They must be waiting for me. But you might want to be quick about it. If the Nords get their hands on them, they'll find themselves in this same cage.
Thank you.
Anytime. And these doors? You're gonna open them, right?
Nie. Na razie. Przebierz się za nauta. O kurde, czy ja mam ekwipunek do nauta? Kapelusz bandyty. Gdzie tutaj może? Płaszcz. No ja nie mam nauta. Ja muszę go uwalniać, ja bym go nie chciał uwalniać, no. Choć przemytnik, no kurde, dobra. Będę bardzo miły.
Thank you, my lord. And don't worry about me. I'll slip outside without being seen.
Okej. Wchodzimy stąd. Ja bym poszedł po prostu do tego magazynu, nie? Tylko... Jak to wygląda na mapie? Magazyn, spotka się. No dobra, no to jest... Tutaj? Czy tu były? Czuję, że mnie oszukał i ja tego chłopa po prostu będę musiał teraz gonić gdzieś tam. Aha, dobra, bo tu stoi wejście. A, tu są, faktycznie.
We've been found. I told you that the smuggler was not worthy of our trust.
No nie.
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please, have pity on our souls. We have committed no crime. We are not heretics. We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is the ambassador of Ptolemy so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias. The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master.
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Teofredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text. We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Teofredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
In the original text, St. Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced St. Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white, and there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret,
naprawdę to
but
szatan.
what is written is written.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
No ja im pozwolę odejść, bo jakby oni chcą ich zabić za to, że oni odkryli, że ich święty Mateos, tak zwał, był święty, a okazuje się, że jednak on chyba ten głos z głębin, coś takiego, że jednak nie był święty, a wręcz przeciwnie, że on jednak chyba coś miał za uszami, więc jakby ja im pozwalam odejść, to jest jakby moja decyzja, zobaczymy jak to się potem rozwiąże. Jakby dla mnie tutaj nie ma możliwości, żeby im się coś stało, bo odkryli coś, co nie powinno być odkryte, nie?
May the illuminated protect you.
Thank you for having heard us and helped. You
No
are
to idziemy do ambasadora.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me.
Właśnie boję się, że mnie to zgubi, że ja tak odpuściłem tutaj temu uczonemu i teraz tym historykom. O, dzień dobry.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir Desade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Chyba zadanie mi dałeś.
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them.
No ja też ubolewam.
It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
No, ale reputacja jest okej, dobra.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
Cyk, otwieramy. No i koniec zadań pobocznych, które tutaj mieliśmy do ogarnięcia. Idziemy teraz na ten statek i... Co się stało? Niewidzialne ściany. Kończymy ten odcinek, jak dojdę tam do Vasco. I zaczniemy go już po prostu w nowym Serene. No ja tu źle chyba jakoś podążam.
So, are you ready?
We should be able to set sail with the top.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months.
Kilka
We have any
miesięcy?
farewells to make or any final business to put into order. Now
Wow.
is the time.
Nie, opuść Serenę.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover
O,
tear-free.
tutaj skrzynunie, zbierz łup.
My new city.
Chociaż
You'll need to arm yourself.
chwila, czy ja czasami bym nie mógł?
I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. As big as
Chciał,
buildings.
nie kodeks, kurde, tu są, o właśnie,
I heard
umiejętności.
a rumor the Nords even brought one back.
Obezwładnienie, nie, mnie chodzi o boskie, nie.
Noughts are strange,
Atrybuty.
but not idiots.
Siła woli. Zręczność, siła woli. Talenty, o właśnie, nie, poziom 5, dobra. Na pewno zręczność sobie wykupimy. Tak na końcówkę odcinka jeszcze wam pokażę, co tutaj powykupiam. Powykupuję. Obezwładnienie. Całkowicie unieruchamia przeciwniku na czas trwania efektu otrzymane obrażenia otrzymanie obrażeń. Przerywa ten efekt, szczególnie na tymczasowej neutralizacji silnego wroga, zapewniając czas na wyeliminację pozostałych przeciwników. Okej, fajne. Ale nad tym muszę się jeszcze pozastanowić. Także dziękuję bardzo za oglądanie. Widzimy się już w nowym, kolejnym odcinku, gdzie już polecimy fabułką. Także trzymajcie się, na razie, hej!